guys, today's quick tip is going to be how to fix and repair dog urine spots over a long winter. Unfortunately, I didn't end up having enough product down that was going to stop this dog urine. So I just kind of want to show you how I make my own little patch kit. Hopefully you guys like it. If you do, hit the like button. If you don't, just yell at me in the comments. Either way, I'd love to hear from you. Here we go. As you guys can see here, I got hit pretty hard over the winter. I've got a 100-pound bulldog, and then we have a healer mix, and they like to pee in the exact same spot. It makes it a little bit difficult in the springtime. So one thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this really heavy with some potassium and some sodium knockout. It's a 5% nitrogen. I'm going to see if I can't neutralize some of that dog urine spot to get some of it to grow underneath. First things first though, we want to aerate this area. And so you can just use your hands and just get in here, just kind of pull it up. But if you look, once we get on the inside of it, you can see some of these little, what we would call rhizomes, are coming up, these blades of grass, and they are green. So that's a good sign. But in the instance that we need to fix and replace this, I want to get as much of this up as we can. Then we're going to apply a grass seed on this, followed by a little bit of topsoil with some fertilizer in it. So for some of these bare spots, what I like to do is just make my own patch kit, and it's pretty simple, but it's really important that you get some topsoil and some grass seed. And what I like to do is I like to put it down a little liberally. After I scrape the top, I get all the dead grass out of the way first, of course, but I end up putting down some of this topsoil over the top, and I really don't want to put a lot, about 1/4 of an inch at a time. And this will do a couple of things for us. It's going to help us keep our water tight for these bare spots, but it's also going to keep away birds from eating the seed. You don't really want to go 1/4 of an inch, or I'm sorry, more than 1/4 of an inch, because if you do, the seed may get choked out. And some of the live grass, some of these blades in between here, they're going to get choked out and not grow through it. If you wanted to get really technical, you could scrape the top 1/4 inch layer off first, then lay some new topsoil down. I like to use this overseed topsoil. It's got a little bit of fertilizer in it for the grass seed, but that's what I recommend on that. All right, guys, so one of the things that we want to go over is preventative measures, and I know a lot of you guys have been waiting to get to this portion of the video, so I appreciate hanging in there. So it's important to understand what is actually killing the grass, and that is the salt that comes from the urine. It's binding up in the root bases. So what we want to do is find a product that is going to basically push all those minerals down that are causing the problem and open up the soil. So I found a product, and you can find one in your local area, but it's a combination of humic acid, gypsum, and DPW, which DPW, to make a long story short, just stands for dried poultry waste. And that's our nitrogen source that is going to help promote quick growth. So there's a couple of products out there that I really like from Revive that have DPW in it that solve a lot of our problems with lawns using that quick growth method. So here's the label of the product that I use. Now you'll notice on the label that it lists humates and kind of explains what's going on. Now the humate is going to help move the matter from the roots to increase uptake. Humates are basically just ancient compost. That's all it is. Gypsum, that creates soil penetration, and the calcium pushes the salt away from the roots. And it also holds open the clay. So if you're in clay climates, gypsum is great. And I find that if I apply this every 2 months, 2 to 3 months for my bigger dogs, as you can see, Big Ned here, it really helps out with the dog urine spot. So I'll have a dog urine spot about the size of a basketball. That'll push it down to about the size of a golf ball, and that's what really helps. But but we're going to keep this short and sweet, guys. It's something that really works. I believe in. It's inexpensive. You should be able to go to your local IFAs or local distributors, Home Depots, and find yourself a product similar to this. If you can't, you can always just buy all three of these separate and kind of mix them together or put them down at the same time, and that will help you out. If you have any questions, please hit me up in the comments section. Love to help you guys out with this, and in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.